Fasten your seatbelts, NASCAR fans. We're diving into the heart-pounding finale at Martinsville that left the racing world buzzing. Watch as teammates clash in a championship-shattering showdown. Tensions boil over, and a NASCAR veteran makes a life-changing announcement. Will Noah Gregson take over the number 10 and carry on Almarola's legacy? Stay tuned to Nascar Zone to find out, and don't miss the high-octane analysis and insider reflections right here. But before we move further, hit that subscribe button. The Xfinity Series race at Martinsville ended in controversy and disappointment for Richard Childress Racing, RCR, due to an on-track incident involving teammates Austin Hill and Sheldon Creed. As the race approached its climactic finish, a two-lap shootout ensued with a championship-4 spot on the line. The RCR teammates engaged in aggressive racing. They bunked and banged doors, culminating in a pivotal moment at the final corner. Creed appeared to slow down, which resulted in Hill rear-ending him, leading to significant damage to Hill's car. Subsequently, Hill was hit from behind and both RCR cars were wrecked, effectively eliminating them from championship contention. Austin Hill was notably upset in the aftermath, expressing his eagerness for Creed's imminent departure from RCR.
I know Sheldon has to win to get in, but at least give me a chance. Didn't feel like I was given a chance. And then when he got shoved up the racetrack or whatever happened, I haven't seen the replay getting into 3, but whenever he went up the racetrack, he just parked it in the center of the corner and blew the radiator out of it. So I had no power coming off 4, and that's why I wrecked. So I cannot wait for him to get out of RCR. Can't wait to have Jesse Love as a teammate. Maybe he'll work better with me. Just cannot wait for him to get over to Joe Gibbs Racing. I don't have to put up with this shit no more.
Richard Childress, the team owner, was also visibly frustrated, candidly criticizing Creed to NBC Sports by calling him the stupidest driver he had ever hired, highlighting the high tensions within the team. Andy Petrie, RCR's competition director, was not shy about his feelings either. He confronted Sheldon Creed directly on pit road after the checkered flag, with cameras capturing the heated exchange. Speaking on Sirius and NASCAR radio, Petrie explained his frustration was not with the general aggressiveness of the racing, but with the specific actions of Creed in the final turns.
I don't know how it went viral. Nobody even knew what I told him, but the problem I had was just they didn't race off the last corner. The little whatever brake check move, whatever it was, that cost both cars a chance at racing for a championship is what I was frustrated with, and I just felt like he could have handled that better. All I said was, why couldn't he just race him off the corner? If he just raced off the corner, he wins. And I have no problem at all with the way they race each other up to that point. I knew gloves were going to be off, and it was going to be, it was going to be a slugfest, and it was actually a really good finish. But that last little move is what I was frustrated with. It knocked both cars out of a chance to race for a championship.
This incident not only showcased the high-pressure environment of playoff racing, but also raised questions about professionalism and the handling of internal team conflicts within the public eye. Upon scrutinizing the final corner, what became apparent was a classic short-track racing scuffle, but with the added intensity of a playoff pressure cooker. Creed, who had been running in front of Hill, entered the corner under intense pressure. In what some may interpret as a defensive maneuver, his car slowed down unexpectedly. Hill, who was following closely and anticipating a different line from Creed through the turn, was caught off guard. Unable to react in time, Hill's car made contact with the back of Creed's car. This contact set off a chain reaction, ultimately leading to both cars being wrecked and their championship hopes dashed in an instant. Both drivers were eliminated from contention, a result that was as catastrophic for the individuals as it was for Richard Childress Racing as a whole. The incident not only reflected the perils of close-quarters racing, but also highlighted the delicate balance between individual ambition and team strategy. While the raw passion for the sport and the drive to win can justify a certain degree of intensity, the manner in which frustrations were aired raised questions about professionalism and the appropriate way to handle internal team disputes. In the wake of the Martinsville mayhem, the repercussions were swift for Sheldon Creed. His announced departure from Richard Childress Racing, RCR, sent ripples through the team.
They clearly like him, and he's done a really good job, and he's won 4 races this year, so I'm so happy to be going where I'm going, and I'm just proud of my guys for giving me a car capable today, you know, to be there at the end and have a shot at that. This place always ends, you know, and just dirty racing and that, so they're all going to be mad. I got one more race left, and I'm going to go and leave it all on the table for my guys because they deserve that.
As for Creed himself, speculation around his next steps is rife with possibilities. The path for a driver of his caliber, despite the controversy, likely remains wide open. Sheldon Creed's journey post-RCR is set to be a gripping saga. Will he turn this challenge into a comeback of epic proportions? Or is this a detour on his road to glory? His steering wheel is gripped with possibilities, and the next race might just be the turn that leads to his legacy. How do you think he'll fare? Share your thoughts in the comments, and if you're revved up for more behind-the-scenes insights and high-speed analysis, smash that subscribe button and ride along with us. Eric Almarola's announcement of his retirement marks the end of an era for both the driver and Stewart-Haas Racing. His decision to step away from full-time racing is a significant moment that not only reflects his personal journey but also impacts the fabric of NASCAR. Almarola's contributions to the sport have been considerable. He has been a steadfast competitor, a frequent face in victory lanes, and a respected figure in the garage area. His consistent performances and sportsmanship have made him a valued ambassador for NASCAR and an integral part of the Stewart-Haas Racing lineup. The implications of Almarola's retirement extend to the future of the number 10 car, a ride that has been synonymous with his career. Stewart-Haas Racing is now presented with the task of filling the void left by Almarola. This transition period will be pivotal as the team seeks to maintain the high standard of performance and leadership that he brought to the cockpit. His departure offers an opportunity for a new driver to make their mark, but it also challenges the team to find someone who can uphold Almarola's legacy of professionalism and competitiveness. Almarola has been candid about his reasons for retirement, emphasizing the importance of balancing racing with his personal life.
Do I want more success? Would I wish that we would have ran better this year? Absolutely, like 100%. But man, we have gotten to do some awesome things as a family. We've gotten to do some just cool trips and going to experience different things. I still would like to scratch the itch, right? You know, I don't know what that looks like, but I still want a late model race. I still, you know, if there's an opportunity to go run an asphalt pavement race, you know, late model race or dirt late model race or a truck race or an Xfinity race or something like that, even a one-off cup race here and there, I would enjoy that. But I just, you know, doing it for 38 weeks out of the year is a grind, and I'm not complaining because I signed up for it and I loved it, and it's afforded our family a wonderful, wonderful life. But I am ready to just create a little bit better work-life balance as I go forward.
As he hangs up his full-time helmet, speculation stirs about Noah Gregson taking the reins of the number 10 car at Stewart-Haas Racing. Gregson's aggressive style and youthful vigor could infuse fresh energy into the team, though he may encounter hurdles as he steps into the sizable legacy Almarola leaves behind. The transition represents a new chapter for both the veteran and the rookie, underlining the ever-evolving narrative of NASCAR. So that's all for this video. Hit that subscribe button for more amazing videos like this.